I've only just took these bags out of the packaging and I think they've been sat in the garage for probably over 6 months. They are the Nast Hogs Chopped Rebel Saddlebags and they're going on the Lowrider S. Okay, I've brought you in a little bit closer, so we're going to open them together. I can't find any YouTube videos that fits these saddlebags, so I'm probably looking under the wrong stuff, but I can't find it. In fact, I found one, and this guy that was fitting them had a whole heap of issues with not having the right hardware. But I'm looking at this, those there, what they sent in the bag. Ooh, some stickers as well. They're just the deflectors. I'm not gonna put those on because I don't like the red. And a few other, some keys to lock them, and some washers and some screws or whatever they are. So we're gonna open them together, and I'm hoping, I wanna be super gentle. You can see I've got them on like the foam that was in the actual package. Now, like I said before, these have been sat in the box for over 6 months. And they've already been changed once, so I'm really hoping that these fit and they are the correct ones. But before we actually get them out, while I'm talking to you, I want to give a massive shout out to Nast Hogs. Now, this isn't sponsored. I paid for these myself. They were something, I don't know, they were over $1,000. I mean, the finish, the paint on them is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I wish I would have had gloves. In fact, you know what? I'm going to get my gloves. That way I don't put fingerprints all over them. But it's looking like the lids and all the attachments are already in place, so this is looking good up to now. And yeah, I know it looks crazy. And I know I look even crazier with my microphone here, but I think it's working out for audio, guys. So let me know if the audio sounds good. If I would have put it here, it might have been rustling and not very good for you to listen to. Ooh, okay, so let's take these out. I've been meaning to do this, but life just got really busy, and I'm not complaining because I do like a busy life. But I also know it's time to start fixing the Lowrider S up. These are impeccable from what I can see right now. So let's move all of that out the way. Make sure it's placed on the foam properly. And let me spin it round. Everything is already attached. Oh my goodness, these guys have thought of everything. The latches are in place, everything is in place. So the only thing that I have to do is attach the frame to the bike and then hook this on. So, what can go wrong? Alright guys, now we've got everything out the packaging and the bike's in place, I'm going to start the stopwatch and I'm going to see how long it takes me. You ready? Let's go. There's no instructions, by the way, either, so that is looking like it goes on the left side of the bike. And I love the way that they've just fixed the bags up for you. I mean, this company, that's amazing, because the other bags that I got from them that they kindly changed, even though it was my fault, I got the wrong bags, they had like separate lids and separate latches and all of the things that you had to fix up. This is just 2 brackets, some hardware, and ready to go bags. Here it is lefty loosey and righty tighty. I always remember that. These actually weren't put on so tight. Maybe this one is. So I'm just going to gently loosen that because I'm winging this, guys. I mean, how hard can it be? If it doesn't have any instructions and it's only got 2 brackets, I mean, I must be able to figure this out. Okay, so I've loosened those. So I'm probably going to have to take them out completely. And to be honest with you, most of the time has been taken finding the right tools. So I've stopped the timer because I didn't have everything ready in the first place. Okay, let's do the other side. And it's very hot at the moment, so a little uncomfortable in this garage because we are now at the end of April, nearly into May, and as May approaches, it gets really, really hot here in Florida, especially Miami. Okay, so I want to know if any of you guys have got an S, yeah, a lowrider S, and if you've put bags on, and if you have, which ones. Also, if you've changed the fairing out, I did actually have a, I did have a Memphis Shades fairing. I still have it actually packed up, which was a great fairing, but I'm excited to ride with the Advent Black ST style fairing. I haven't even ridden this bike for a while. Alright, so now they are loosened, let's see how we sort the bracket out. I have literally swapped out these, right, which is the stock hardware, and I'm just switching it out with, let me take it back off and show you, the Nast Hogs hardware, which comes like that. This is pretty obvious. This is just to latch the bags on so it has enough clearance, and both hardware is the same for each side. I have noticed that the let's do it like this. I have noticed that the brackets are different, so one side is a little longer, the other side is shorter. I'm sure I'll figure that out. Oh, actually that doesn't have the washer on. Probably don't need it, but I'm going to put it on. Let's take it back off. Okay. Who else likes, do you like installs, guys? Really? I always put it off, and I don't know, I think it's because I get nervous. I kind of think that I can't do stuff. Mentioned in other videos, unless it's a seat or something simple. Okay, so let's take it off here. I don't think we need the washers, and I think it actually came off the HD hardware. I'm going to see if I can get it off here. There's no chance. That is like fastened on, super tight. Let's see if I can knock it off or pry it off with one of these bad boys. They have some here, so Nasty Hogs sent some extra bits and pieces here, so there's a washer here. I'm going to put one on just to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to slide that back onto there, or at least I thought I was. It doesn't fit. Oh, I just smashed it on the ground and it came loose. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to slide that onto there and then line it up. This can't be that easy. I mean, I haven't even broke a nail yet either. And in fact, I'm finding this quite therapeutic. But I think it's because it's been really easy up to now. So I'm just going to tighten that up. I don't want to go too tight, just in case I've done something wrong. But that looks good. Let's do the other side. So we've already loosened these. Remember, I need to remember to hold the bracket that's on the back, so that doesn't fall off. The washer is already there, so we're just going to slide that in. Yeah, there you go. Let's take that one out and do it at the same time. I tell you what, I definitely like the fact that I've got my microphone on my cat. I have seen a few other people on YouTube do it, and it definitely saves bad audio. Let me know what you think about the audio as well, guys. I used to use a Rode mic, and I still have it. I'll use it for different stuff, but I'm now using the DJI Mic 2. I'm so excited to get these bags on, I really am. And I think I'm going to switch a few other things out on this bag. The mirrors are definitely going, they look too big, and I think there's a video where I installed the pegs, and I like the look of them. Can't can't remember where I got them from, maybe the Joker machine. I'll have a look and I'll link everything down below for you guys. But yeah, what I have found is because I wear long socks in my boots, they completely rip shreds out of my socks. So I think I'm going to change them for mini footboards. So if you guys know of anybody that does any mini footboards for the Lowrider S, please let me know. I did actually want Arlen Ness because I really like the mirrors, some of the things that they have, but they don't do them. It's hot. Okay, now for the brackets. So I'm guessing that this little packet here is for the actual brackets. As you can see, one of them is longer than the other, and we have Loctite on, I think we have Loctite on all the screws there, the washers are there too, but we have one long screw, so I'm presuming that is to go on this one. Now we just need to figure out what side it goes on. But yeah, all perfectly packaged, guys. You can see everything's in there. Like I said, no instructions, but I mean, come on, surely we can figure this out.
And here's the crew. The two connecting bracket, the ones that are connecting to the back. I don't know if that's the exact name of these.
YouTube and Google search later, and I still couldn't find out how to fit them. If I would have got everything organised and walked my eyes through it first, I probably would have had this done in like 15 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. You guys can probably do this in 2 minutes. I did have Viking saddlebags on, and over time, you know, they really did their job, but the latches were very poor, I'm just being honest, and maybe they fixed that now, I hope so, because I did give them some honest feedback on them, and also because the latches were poor, the lids would rattle, which was quite annoying, especially if you're on the highway or going over any bumps or anything like that. And I also found over time that the paintwork started to look a little bit messy, so it was time for them to go. And I buy the parts for my bike. I've bought myself. I've bought the fairing and I've bought the bags. So I'm going to give you a complete honest review. Yeah, nothing sponsored, nothing like that. You're just going to get honesty. And any time that I do, if I am given anything, it's only because I endorse it, it's because I'll use it. And one of those things was a screen from Carpia Ride that's going on there when I finished all the other little upgrades. All right, let's put these on. Just couldn't figure out how to mount these bags, and it looked so easy. Anyway, turns out I was missing the hardware that clips the bags onto the frame. What an absolute pain in the backside. So I'm guessing you guys just saw all of that and you're like, well, why didn't you make sure that you had everything organised before you started? I can't believe that I wasn't able to mount the bags for myself and for you guys to see as well. And by the way, this little camera is so neat. It's an Insta360S. I did pay for it, so I'm not trying to sell you anything, you know, nothing sponsored, but I'm definitely finding ways to use it. It's actually hooked onto the sunshade. So yeah, anyway, getting back to point, right now I'm on my way to Peterson's, my local dealership, and hopefully they're going to have the parts in that attaches the arm to the frame of the bike. Nast Hogs didn't send anything like that, so I'm not sure whether it is just a Harley Davidson part excuse me, that needs to be ordered via them or whether Nasty Hogs should have sent it. Anyway, I've reached out to the company and they're amazing, by the way, so I'm sure they'll get back. I'm going to have to order this part, or if they have it in stock, I'll be able to get a video going for you, because I really want these bags to go on. They've been sat in the garage now probably, I would say 6 months, which, you know, should be really ashamed of myself, but you know what it's like, life gets busy, and, you know, installs, I think for me anyway, I have to be very relaxed when I'm doing installs, but now I'm totally stressed and I can feel all of that anxiety building up in my shoulders. Alright guys, I am going to sign off now. I'm going to head into HD before it closes, hopefully get these parts, and also before I go, I do post quite frequently over on Instagram, so if you want to follow me over there, it's all motorcycle related, and I do put a few yoga stretches up there, so if you want to follow me over there, you can head over, and if you have any pictures of your lowriders, and if they have the Nasty Hog bags or any bags that you've put on, you can send me pictures over there so I can have a look, because I'm really interested in how people do their bikes up. So like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And on that note guys, I am going to go because I'm nearly there now. Alright, take care, bye!